Hey YouTubers, my name is X Factor, and this is the highlights from one round of Obliteration, which is absolutely crazy, where I'm in the AA predominantly until the very end clip. I do AA the old-fashioned way, from the ground as infantry. I'm working with a couple squad members. I'm going to share some of my thought processes of my positioning and why I'm playing and my thoughts of the AA. When the enemy is on your side, do everything in your power to kill them. The AA does a fair amount of damage to infantry up close. At longer ranges, though, against armor, it's literally picking at them. So if I decide to shoot at armor across the way, such as their tank, it might hit for about 2 damage. So I'm literally using my VoIP and talking to one of the helicopter pilots in our channel saying, hey, if you get in trouble, bring them to me. Bait them to me. Now here comes the Italian Mafia hit squad that's going to be rolling up with tons of RPGs as you see the building collapse in the background. And that little sign is destructible. So take away their cover and just try to kind of tap fire this thing, but don't go crazy. And the reason why I decided to change targets there, because the bomb is still out there. Another pro tip, you could repair both AA mobiles in the water. Number one, they can both go in the water. Number two, you can get out and repair them. So I'm still being pressed. I'm kind of watching the bomb, and there you see me just take a pot shot across the map. It's not too effective, but look at this thing shred infantry point blank. My God. This thing's a lot of fun. I actually giggled like a schoolgirl a couple times in this round. And it's important. I'm on my side. This is a 0-0 match. 6 minutes have already gone by. And I've really got to be careful because I don't want to lose this thing to them. So in this situation, I'm more than likely going to die in this thing. And I'm not going to get out like it would be if I'm pressing a round of Obliteration in a tank trying to run the bomb. Right, and I don't have a lot of teammate help right now. So if you're on your side of the map, try to drag these guys back, line of sight them, bring them back to a spot that's not open map so the tanks and everything else can jump on you. And again, bail off, put it off the edge, try to survive. And I'm literally telling my helicopter pilot, I need help. He's saying, I got you, I got you. So here you go. You can repair in the water. Now, I'm not going to repair this thing to full. I just want to repair this thing high enough so that I think I can take a shot on the side. Rear shot's going to kill me, but who's going to get a perfect rear shot from there? They literally have to be on the back of the jet ski. So we get this thing up as far as possible and get back in it. So this is a supportive role. I'm literally working with my helicopter pilots to bait the other pilots over, and remember the spawn times. Know if you're not on an instant spawn server, and that's when the pilot's saying, hey, the transport chopper's following me, help me out. So that's when I look up and locate him. This is a great spot to be to really control all the air, but the problem is you move so slow you become an easy shot for tanks. So I'm actually going to get back up topside and ram up that ramp that I'm kind of looking at right there. Gotta kind of go full speed. So here I am, and it's still 0-0. There's 9 minutes left, and I decided to be a little bit more aggressive. Now this thing does shred infantry, and you can't let them get behind you or get a clean shot in the side because you're done in this thing. And remember your obligation. Keep their air down. Help your air dominate. If their air's down, your air can do a lot more damage, basically, except for those OP lock-on RPGs that just don't warn you and one-shot you. Right? So I imagine that'll be adjusted. I'm pretty sure DICE has already said that's a bug. So I look for that damage model to actually be reduced a little bit. Instead of one-shotting, I'm sure it'll just be a disable, which you can recover. So try not to overheat. Try not to just lay the hammer, because remember, this thing has a pretty good drop-off when it comes to infantry, but it's pretty effective. So I kill a couple more. Now we're going to push and be really aggressive because our bomb's finally starting to move across. And I think this is our only shot. 8 minutes left. I'm saying, you know what? Let's go. And another good placement for the AA mobile is by a smart tanker. Keep the vehicles off of him and help be an extra infantry slayer, because this thing really does chew up infantry. But again, if you see red dots behind you, back up. That money shot in the rear, it's a critical disable. You can't move, you can't turn, you can't anything, which is a death sentence, because the next shot's going to kill you if they have that same angle, if you don't kill them. The AA is a little bit easier to shoot behind. As you can see, it doesn't rise up like the big tank does, but more than likely you're going to be in a lot of trouble. And I'm going to go down fighting right here. A lot of bad guys, but you can see how quickly this thing shreds. Now I'm down to 12 health, and I try to repair it. And them rooftop campers, gotta love them, right? So we actually get a set there that worked, and I'm gonna have a little fun here. Here's that last crazy clip that I promised you guys. The old-fashioned AA. I just love it. Now, I'm going to try to run people over, and I'm literally giggling like a girl in the background. And the transport chopper takes off right in front of me. So the midpoint is where you want this bomb to be stuck at, if you can help. Why? Because the building's down, all your armor, your transport chopper, your attack chopper can keep eyes on it. This is a good stalemate point. If you can keep that bomb in the middle, keep them from getting to a jet ski or getting in a transport chopper, that's awesome. So hopefully you guys enjoyed some of these thoughts with the AA mobile. Try to stay alive, try to be supportive, and play the games. Stay on your side of the map, peek different lanes, don't stay in the same spot, because the Italian Mafia Hitman Squad will come for you and make your life a living hell like they did for me. Thanks for playing the AA game. Please come again. Have a nice day. So if you guys have any questions or comments, don't forget to leave them down below. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. If you enjoyed this, learned something, don't forget about the old thumbs up. And remember, AA shreds infantry up close. It shreds jet skis. But over longer ranges, it does a much reduced damage. So try to support your armor. Try to support your air and allow them to move up. More importantly, get back if they're about to come across the river and try to set your MCOM. Thanks for watching, YouTubers. We will see you soon as I point at all things.